We all have experienced déjà vu, an event or place so familiar that it felt like we have been there, even though it was the first time we went to that place. We also have heard about the multiverse and the Mandela effect. What if all of these things are connected? We've seen the Marvel movies where they show us a version of the multiverse, where we all have variants from each reality and everything is happening all at once at the same time, but of course there are differences from each of the reality. In a way, I imagine that the dreams we have in our sleep is us getting a peek of these other realities from within the multiverse. This is why we see familiar people or friends that appeared faceless in the dream, or have a face we know but not know their name. You ever felt meeting a person and you just clicked with that person and it felt like you've known each other for a long time? I think it is because you do. You were friends with that person in another reality. I think it is the same when you look at someone and say this person is bad news because you know that person from another reality. As for the Mandela effect, I think that each variant of us is connected. We remember things differently even though our current reality says otherwise. Like the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo, the famous line from Darth Vader, we remember him saying, "Luke, I am your father." But if you watch it now, you will hear him say, "No, I am your father." And many more. I think that when one of our variant dies, part of their consciousness merges to another variant, and I think that there is a sequence or pattern to where or which reality the consciousness will merge. We all remember the threat back in the 90s, Y2K. Some said that it will be the end of the world then. Same thing with the year 2012. The Mayan calendar ended in 2012, and people say that that would be the end of the world. What if it really did? We just didn't know because when it happened, we were all asleep, or we just don't remember it happening because how would we know if we are dead? But instead of everything stopping then, all of our consciousness moved and merged to the next reality. After that, the social media exploded, then people started posting about Mandela effects, and then people start realizing that it's not just them, it is happening to other people too. They remember things differently from what it is now. I believe that this is also tied to people changing suddenly after a major event in their life or an accident. I read somewhere in the internet or probably watched it on YouTube, but there was a guy who got struck by lightning and after his recovery he became a math genius or something. What if in the other reality his variant is really a math genius and got struck by lightning at the same time, but his variant wasn't so lucky and died of that? Then his variant's consciousness merged into his, and that is what made him a math genius in this reality.